Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Today's YouTube video is going to be a middle split stretching routine. I've kept it fairly short and quick, not more than 20 minutes. If you do this consistently, you'll get your middle splits. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so we're going to start off with the basic warm-up. I've made this quicker just so it's specifically for hips and not the hamstrings, though everything's a bit connected. Just cutting some things out. So we're going to start off with butterfly, but it is very similar to all the other routines I've made. Yeah, if you guys want, you can repeat this warm-up more than once. Just follow along. If I didn't say that already. You're just doing butterfly. I'm going all the way down, but if your butterfly looks more like this, that's okay. Like this, you might be at the point where you have to push down. That's okay too. Okay, now what you're gonna do, put one foot out. You're just gonna sit like that for 30 seconds. You're trying to keep your knee to the sky, keep your foot turned out. Okay, and we're holding everything for 30 seconds. You're just gonna follow along. Then we're gonna go like this. And then, if this is enough of a stretch, that's fine. But if you wanna bring the foot more out and then down like this, you're gonna get more of a stretch, and that is what I'll be doing. You should be feeling it on this leg, the thigh part, like here, the outer thigh. So let's go, hold it for 30. Okay guys, and then we're gonna repeat the same thing on the other leg. So, like so, 30-second hold. Starting now. And then, like I said before, if you need to repeat this warm-up more than once, that's absolutely fine. You do that. Okay, and then again, same deal. Also guys, if you're confused about how painful it should be, you don't want to be in agony, but you don't want to be comfortable. Okay guys, and now that is the warm-up concluded. So next thing we're going to do is straddle, but you're just going to go like this. And then for the first thing, we're doing pancake. So we're going to hold for 30. If this is as far as you can go, that's fine. If you need your legs close like this, that's also fine. But goal is to get as wide as possible with your belly flat to the ground. So we are going to hold for 30. Let's go. Okay guys, now the next thing we're going to be doing is going to be side to side. So what you're going to do is you're going to reach over the side and try and touch. And you're bending over, okay? I like to flex just to get a little more stretch in the calfy calf, but you can point. It works just as well. Flexing or pointing, I wouldn't think too much of it, but if you have tight calves like me, I would flex. But if you're maybe a dancer or a gymnast who always has to have pointed feet, it might make more sense to point. Okay, the next stretch we're going to be doing is very simple. Very similar. We're still doing it on the same leg. You're just going to walk down like this. Goal is knee to nose. Or nose to knee. Knee to nose. Let's go. However far you can go, it doesn't matter if you can just go this far, that's okay. If you can go all the way, that's great. If you can go all the way, try and open the legs up a little more though. While still maintaining your knees facing straight up. Okay. And then we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So let's go. And if you guys have made it this far, good job. Okay guys, and then what we're going to be doing is, again, knee to nose. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to be doing, we'll just take a 30-second rest, but we're going to get into some side lunges and some squatty squats. Just want to get my hair out of the way. Okay, I'll tell you guys when to get in it. So you're going to do a side lunge like so. And then we're going to hold for 30 seconds. So not everything has to be like perfectly in line, but you do want to be feeling it in this area. This one. And then you'll also feel a little bit here too. And then go back to this one, and then other leg, like so. Ten seconds left of this stretch. Okay, and we're done. Next up, we're going to hold one frog stretch, and then we're going to go straight into doing our middle splits. If you need to take a pause, you can go and do that. It's okay. If you need to drink more water, you can do that. I recommend. This isn't that crazy, but you might need water. Okay, so now we're going to do frog, which is just like this. And we're holding it for 30, but you already knew that. 10 seconds left. Ooh, these delts are looking nice. Like just all that. Okay, now let's take a quick 30-second rest, and then we'll not really rest, but just like whatever. And then we're just gonna do middle splits. You guys can pause. Let's start them up now. So you can get into the middle splits any way possible, well, any way you want. If you're a beginner though, and you're at the point where you're holding yourself all the way up here, or very high up, you might want to use pillows or yoga blocks. I'm gonna hold for 30 seconds, starting now. Let's get in. And if you want to get your middle splits, this is going to be the most important part, is actually doing them. But that being said, you don't want to just go straight into it, because for a while I used to just do the middle splits as my only hip stretch, because I didn't know that regular split stretching, like front splits and middle splits, actually require different muscles. Did not know that. Okay, now we're going to go onto the tummy like so, and then this is more advanced, so if you can't do this yet, you can just do the regular middle splits and then just leave. You don't need to do this. I actually had like regular over splits whereas I was still struggling with middle splits for a while. Okay, and then that's done. Okay guys, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe for more great content. Yeah, comment down what you want to see below. I've been hitting the gym. I've been working on my back lately. Maybe you can tell. Maybe not if I'm just wearing my t-shirt, but not bad. Not bad. Really haven't been doing much for my triceps, but they've been looking good. Burger King, best place to get your triceps shining. Anyways, though, bye guys.